Before we start the third side-by-side field test with the Manticore and Deus 2, I went out with a buddy of mine, Charlie, and we hit this old area where there was a lot of Rev War activity, and I'll show you a few signals before we start the side-by-side. Wow. At the 1700 spot, it's like an old farming, like a hoe. And this reads 9192. Now that could be silver. If you have your volume up high enough, you can hear that was a beautiful signal. The all metal pinpoint was nice and tight, and discriminate was just a smooth, high-pitched tone. So getting a silver signal in a place like this is extremely exciting. Uh-oh, there it is. I see silver. Let's see what it is. This is a barber dime. Pulling that barber out of a park or something similar would be very exciting, but it's almost a little disappointing when you're at a 1700 spot and you see silver. You're thinking much older. Here, Charlie, tell me what you think about that one.
It's really deep.
But you look at the,
really deep.
You see the number on it?
Start digging.
You see the number?
I didn't get a real good number on that.
Charlie was running his Equinox 800 at full sensitivity, and he was able to hear this target without a problem, but not get the numbers to lock on. With the D2, I'm in general mode at 95 sensitivity and reactivity of 2. And I was getting a consistent 91, 92 signal, and in all metal pinpoint. It was soft, gave a nice deep sound to it.
Good.
I'm barely hearing it now. Listen.
Still down there?
The length of the Pro, I'm getting it now.
That's what I said. I think it's out of the range of my settings.
Well, as long as you hear it. Oh, look at this. Look at this. You can see, if you look in the hole, I see the edge of something right there. So it's like literally standing straight up and down.
Oh, nice.
It's a copper.
Nice.
Can't tell what kind. I think it's a coronet.
All right.
But boy, that red. Look how deep that was. That had to be almost a foot down.
That was a hell of a find.
Wow.
Beautiful.
Wow, wow, wow.
That looks pretty good condition, too.
It's pretty thick. Yeah, I'm hoping peroxide will clean it up.
The green on it tells me it's not eaten up, so.
Yep. It was so thick, I thought it was a coronet. Boy, was I wrong. This one's a little rough, but I'm just happy to get a date out of it. I usually don't find these from the 1700s. I think I got brown bass here. Deep. But it's locking on 84. Want to try it out?
Yeah.
Okay.
Seems like 21 with my machine.
Okay. It's deep, but it's right there.
Yeah, that's a really weak signal.
Try hitting it, yeah, like that, exactly. See what happens. Any better?
It's a weak. It's not even locking numbers.
Yeah, it's deep. I hear it good. Okay, let's dig it up. Boy,
I can't wait to see what that one is. It might not be lead.
Yeah. Well, you know what? The all metal pinpoint is so broad, it's telling me it's a round target, like a musket ball. So in the numbers, like the other ones that I found, the other brown best ones, the big ones. Even at 10 to 12 inches down, these large brown best British musket balls were reading 83 to 84 on the D2, and hit a bunch of them in this one area. It was deep, so I got to dig more out.
That was super deep.
Yeah, it was very deep.
This
Yeah.
machine tells me it was really deep.
Yeah. Let's see.
I don't get many of those signals.
Now I'm getting it. I wasn't getting it with the probe right away.
It's going to be a good target.
Yeah. Let's see.
Piece of lead, I see.
There it is. There it is, another brown bass. Now onto the third side-by-side with the Manticore and D2.
In his machine.
What about it?
Well, listen how good that sounds. Now look at.
What number? Like a silver dime?
Like a silver dime.
Now,
Okay.
I'm gonna go with mine.
There's junk right here,
Yeah.
and this right here.
No, I'm gonna go with mine. Look where I'm coming in at. I don't even hear. I'm getting like a low tone.
Yeah,
full,
it's
I'm
like,
on full
yeah.
sensitivity.
You're on 25, John, with your
Yeah,
Equinox?
look.
Okay. Hey, you're
It
getting a
just
low
sounds like
signal.
it sounds like a nail.
Okay, I'll tell you in a
Could
second.
be a nail.
Now you're gonna.
I'm picking you up.
Yep.
You'll be the deciding factor.
John joined us with his Equinox 800, and he went over it and got what he thought was an iron signal. I went over it with my D2, and I was getting a grunt, and then I'd hear a low conductor sound. But Jimmy with the Manticore, he was getting that high-pitch silver dime signal. So we're going to dig it out and see what we have. The Manticore is saying it's a silver dime. There it is. Now I would dig it, but it's a lower target. Let's see what it is.
You see that?
You're jumping up.
There's a low target here.
Yeah, and then right there. So maybe you're, let me go over right where you are, just to double check it. I see where you are. Yeah, I see where you are. Let me go right over that. Yep.
Right there.
I see it.
We are all comparing targets here.
Check it out.
All right.
Yeah.
So the verdict is
Check it out.
let's see what the Manticore says today. Everybody else thinks iron.
Okay.
Manticore says good. Right away, I don't like the dirt.
I located my first with the probe, Carter, right here.
You find it?
Straight down in the hole. Could be iron.
Not bad. Nice and deep.
Look at that. That's iron. And that's the Manticore.
That's what it sounded like.
That was iron. I'm getting something right there.
Yeah. Silver.
It sounds like silver, right? What number are you getting on yours? What number you got?
83.
83. Okay, I'm going to show you what I'm getting here.
That's silver.
It sounds like it, right?
Yeah.
Okay, now
I'd bet that.
I'm on the deep high conductor here,
Yep.
the multi-frequency.
Yep.
But it's causing a lot of interference, so I'm going to jump up to 4 kilohertz on mono.
Okay.
Much smoother.
Yeah, I'm getting smooth target.
It's a smooth target, but it's reading like a dime for me.
Now I turn my wireless off, and then you can hear it.
Okay, let's hear it. Oh yeah. That's
82,
it, yeah.
81.
Yeah, yeah. So
That's to me
it sounds like a dime, right?
5-6 inches
Yeah.
down. That's a guaranteed silver dime.
Hey, it's worth the
I
walk
would
coming
bet
over.
money.
Oh, nice.
You getting a silver signal?
Nice.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's silver.
All right, let's pop it out.
That's
Yeah,
that's
that's nice. Now that could be iron sometimes too.
No,
No,
not
no,
this.
no, that's not iron
no,
at all.
no,
Yeah, but-
no. The D2, you'll know if it's iron.
Like my target had a little fuzziness.
It's
in it.
jumping up to 32.
This one is a guaranteed. I bet money this is a silver dime.
Yeah, it's jumping up to 32 and locking on, so
That dirt is original too.
Yeah.
that sounds like a
That's
silver.
a definite silver dime.
Yeah, I like that sound. It's right in the center of the hole. Too.
There it is.
Oh, what's that? Let's look at the little flash. If we can get close enough. Let me see.
Nice.
Get close enough. There you go.
That's a silver dime.
And I see
I'll
it.
tell you it's a silver dime.
Pop it out. There we go.
Nice, could
About
be a
5 inches down.
1916 D. Go slow.
About 5 inches down or so.
Give 19.
Let's see what do we got. It's a Merc, full bands.
Yep.
Whatever it is, a nice shape.
Connor, let me know what you have right here. I'm
Okay.
getting an 83, 84, which is
Okay.
like a silver dime, almost guaranteed.
Give me just a couple more feet. Huh.
Sounds perfect, right?
Okay, I was on mono 4 kilohertz. I'm going back to deep high conductor. Sorry, buddy. I think that's garbage.
There you.
Yeah, you got a perfect dime signal. I don't hear it.
Perfect dime signal.
All right, let's try it out. Let's try it out and see what happens. I hear your machine. Sounds beautiful.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. It sounds good. And I'm in all-terrain high conductors. But you heard it. It sounded good, right?
Sounded great on your machine, yeah.
I know. I mean, if this is iron.
I actually tried deep high conductor, mono 4 kilohertz, and general search mode, and every one it just grunted and scratched. So there was not a good repeatable at all for the D2.
I don't know.
Now you're getting on the side. Maybe it's standing straight up. Yeah, when it's on the side like that, it gets questionable, buddy.
Oh, it's definitely questionable.
Yeah.
And if this was almost a guaranteed silver die card. I mean, you heard it.
I heard it. I saw your screen. It looked perfect.
And my screen was perfect.
Yeah.
There is no question about that not being a silver dime. And I see it in there. It's a nail. There is no question. I don't care. Ferrous limits, all that bullshit.
Yeah, look at that.
I don't care. That was
Look
a
at that.
solid silver dime.
Wow.
Solid. And that one circle on the front.
The Manticore was an all-terrain high conductor. The recovery speed was 5 out of 8. Sensitivity 21. Now, this happened maybe 5 times today in about 4 hours of hunting. Jimmy still did very well. He found 4 silver coins and a whole pile of change. So the Manticore works well, does find stuff, but we just have to figure out this iron issue that just can, if you go to an area that's infested, it could cause problems. This area doesn't have a lot of iron. So that's why it was about 5 times today where he got fooled. But you go near a foundation, this might be a problem. Jumps up to about 92. That's a deep high conductor. Same thing in general. So it'll be interesting to see what's next to this lower signal. We decided to spread out for a while, and all of us went to different areas of the park to see what we can get, so we won't be comparing signals for a little while. Whoop, there it is. There it is. Fell right out of the plug. Still got the indent. Let's see what we got here. It's a mercury dime. Can't quite read it. This is a perfect silver dime signal. Okay, that's in 4 kilohertz. I'm getting 93, 94. I'll bring it down to general. I'm getting a 92. Now I'll bring it down to high conductor. And I'm getting 92 to 93. That's locking on 92 to 93. Okay. Let me flip it so you can hear it. That's the pinpoint. Nice solid hit. Okay, I'm anticipating this to definitely be a silver dime. If you find you're hunting with the D2 and you hear a lot of electrical interference that you can't seem to get rid of by changing the channels, you might want to try getting off the multi-frequency and going to a single frequency. That seems to help a lot. When I was running it at either 4 kilohertz or 40 kilohertz on mono, the interference was much less. Right there. Okay, we got it out. Oh, there it is. That black and silver look. That's a Merc. It's a nice shape, just pretty dark. This picture is of the 3 Mercs that D2 found today. Also hit 4 Indian pennies and a bunch of wheatbacks. So now we spent 4 days hunting together, comparing literally hundreds of signals. The D2 was able to hear all the good deep targets that the Manticore detected, and the Manticore was able to hear all the good deep signals the D2 detected, except for 2. A small brass pin down around 5 inches near trash, and a 1700s Chinese cash coin the size of a nickel that was down about 10 inches, and that was near iron. After these field tests, it's fair to say these 2 detectors are very equal when it comes to hearing good deep targets. The Manticore is very deep and fast. Remember, we are hunting areas that have been considered worked out long ago. Today, Jimmy found 4 silver dimes and a pocket full of wheatbacks, so the performance is there. But along with that good performance, the Manticore is still sometimes giving great signals on deep iron, as we saw again today. We have an old school site that we will be hitting soon. This place has a lot more iron than the parks we've been detecting, so it should be a good test for both detectors.